Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode
Kilogram.
14.
Cocaine.
Make it home.
Zay Forte. You know what it is.
Who is he? Who is you? What he lying about? In the streets, he a goofy in time out. She a freak, said you beat, look in my eyes now. And you better not lie, cause we gon' find out. Who is he? Who is you? What he lying about? In the streets, he a goofy in time out. She a freak, said you beat, look in my eyes now. And you better not lie, cause we gon' find out. Yeah, we gon' find out. Yeah, we gon' find out. Yeah, we gon' find out. Boy, you better not lie, cause we gon' find
listen,
out.
if you snitching and telling, this ain't the podcast. I ain't never tell on Raheem. Nigga, you lie fast. Coca hit the buzzing on this nigga, this guy trash. Hope you wearing football equipment, cause you gon' die fast. I got the paperwork on me with your lying ass. It's a green light on your head, you go to Style Bad. You sending niggas up or fucking with the guys back. All we do is honor the code and won't bop.
Who is he? Who is you? What he lying about? In the streets, he a goofy in time out. She a freak, said you beat, look in my eyes now. And you better not lie, cause we gon' find out. Who is he? Who is you? What he lying about? In the streets, he a goofy in time out. She a freak, said you beat, look in my eyes now. And you better not lie, cause we gon' find out.
Yeah. This is your man Kilogram. You Better Not Lie podcast.
Right,
Juicy Jalene.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Ziggity Zay.
What up, baby?
Yeah, this is episode 14 called Make It Home with my nigga King motherfucking Nah from My
big
Projects. You
bro in
know what I mean? You know how Cuckoo Cal had My Projects? This is the nigga from My Projects.
Yeah.
Talk to him,
Killer,
Nah.
what's
What's good, man?
baby?
Welcome
Yo,
to the
know
show,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Thank you.
Zay, what up, baby?
What's
That's
up,
right.
bro?
Juicy,
Hey.
I see you.
Camden in the building.
You know,
Okay,
regular.
8 ball all day.
Yeah,
ball
gang,
all
gang.
day.
By way of motherfucking Camden. That's right.
I was
that's right.
about to,
See,
you know,
that's
I'm
right.
on the
Yeah.
hook, going to come with
I don't
the
want no
left.
problems today. I'm tired of telling niggas where they from because niggas try to expose me and want to fight me after the show. I'm tired of that shit. Fuck these niggas. Anyway, this is episode 14. Make it home. My
Yeah.
nigga King Nas here. And Nah,
What up,
in the
baby?
beginning of the show, this is what we do, man.
Okay.
We give the artist that comes on the show they flowers. And I want to tell you, man, I thank you for always putting business first and never personalizing this shit and make it seem like, you know what I mean? Oh, Graham on some bullshit, Zay on some bullshit, whatever. You always, since I've been doing showcases for artists, you've always showed up and did the business
Appreciate
and
it,
made sure your brand was represented the correct way.
He always
Appreciate
been
it.
mad genuine. Like, his shit
Always.
don't change. Like,
Always.
different.
Always.
I'm the same dude since I was a kid, bro.
That's right, man.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, giving people their flowers ahead of time, man, that's what it's about.
Right. And I want to
So
tell
I
you,
appreciate
that's
that.
right. I want to tell you that we appreciate you for coming on the podcast because I feel like nobody ever told your story.
Right.
I don't think there's an official interview on the YouTube right now with the King Nas story.
Nah, it ain't.
That's why
I wanted to be the first person.
Like this.
Me and the team wanted to be the first person to
Hey.
document that
Dope.
and
Right.
give it because it's pieces of YouTube, pieces of stories all over about you, but
Right.
nobody has a one-stop shop where they can go and get to know who you is.
Right.
Okay,
right,
so
right,
this is
right.
what this is what we came to do today is to tell your story, to leave your legacy, and let people know, you know, what your brand represents. You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, but you know, this is the perfect podcast to do it on.
That's right. You better
This
not
is
lie.
this is
Because we gonna find out.
absolutely. So, so without further ado,
Right. So without further ado, King Nah, tell the people and the fans where are you from?
I'm from Roger Garden Projects, baby.
Okay.
519 Hoffman Avenue, apartment 3B.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Frontline assassin.
Free lunch game?
Free lunch gang, Oakland Park lunches. If you ain't never eat one of those with me, you ain't from my hood, baby.
With the mean cold juice and the banana?
I mean, when we had to go down to Catwood Park to get the chocolate milk, 'cause they always gave us the white milk.
Yeah. Talk to him.
Keep it
Talk to
100.
him.
I'm talking about
Penny
Frontline.
gums?
The penny store back there by TJ Wishbones, nigga. Known and Bees.
It was
nigga.
called Mr. T's.
You already know.
Come on now, I'm in tune.
See, look, he know.
Yeah.
Killer
Call
know.
Mr. T.
Killer know.
Call
Killer
Mr.
was
T.
there. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
what's
Killer
up,
was
man.
there, man. You know, that's where I'm from, man. You know, I love them project buildings, man.
All right, that's what's
You know
up.
what I
So,
mean?
all right, so what type of kid was King Nah? Because I know that you are from the projects, but I know you played heavy out north.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you play sports? Was you into crime? Tell the people what your story was.
Ah, man, I play sports, B.
I mean, let's get
I
into
play
it.
sports, man. Like to keep
See,
it
that's
100.
new to me right there.
Nah,
Yeah, tell me
listen,
something.
Yeah, talk to 'em.
Listen. You know, I play baseball. I
Right.
think my whole hood
West
plays
End?
baseball. West End, baby. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
I
it. That's
hey, listen,
me.
hey, check it down the hill. You already know. So
Yeah.
check it. Like I played for my first team. I played for was Midas Touch, but I felt like they was like subduing my talents.
Okay, so
used
so
to
you
trash-
was the guy that they
Look.
called in the last inning.
Last inning.
Oh, they did you like
I was
that?
on the
Nah,
bench.
niggas used to trash Midas touch.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I was on the bench, bro. And
Right.
then when they put me in left field and all that,
Right,
nah,
right,
man, I'm
right.
an infield type
That's right.
dude. You feel
That's
me?
right.
So
And
I
you a
put
big
in-
guy now, but when the
I'm
nah, I
skinny.
remember you was like you
Bone.
was Zay weight
Yeah.
coming up,
Absolutely.
smooth with it though. You know what I'm
Skinny.
saying? Straight
Skin,
up,
you can see ribs, all that. You feel
everything.
me?
Nah, you wouldn't even
For real.
recognize
Nah, I'm
if
skinny.
you
That's
going back to
crazy.
young boy days.
Yeah.
Like was like slim, trim. You
Real.
know what I'm saying?
Super
Not saying
skinny.
you on your Rick
Nah,
Ross
I
now.
like this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you on your Rick Ross feelings,
Niggas
man.
like that. My
Yeah,
nigga
I'm
But I'm
comfortable.
saying, but I'm telling you the nod that I remember back then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Slim, trim, ready to, get
Absolutely,
rocking.
man. Like,
you know what I mean?
but I had to put in for a little trade. I was like 8, 9 years old. I put
Right.
a trade in.
Okay,
They like, man, you can't just leave Midas Touch. What you mean?
that's right. You don't
My
appreciate
whole
it.
hood played for Frontier International. I'm going over there.
Yeah.
Did they treat you with love at Frontier?
Listen, man, Mr. Knox, Coach Knox.
Right.
I was about
love-
to ask you.
I
was
love
about
him
to
to
ask you.
death.
That's
Right.
family.
I
Right.
love him to death.
He put you in?
Man, he put me in, made me a picture. I was a star pitcher. Man, remember we
Hey,
faced.
nah, you know my dad? Dave Davis.
Oh, man.
Good shot.
Come on, dog.
Okay. All right.
Weeks. That's my uncle.
Well, yeah. Look, rest in peace, Johnny Weeks, man. That's
Right,
my
right.
dude, man. Know what I mean? But yeah, Coach Knox
Right.
warmed me up. He prepped me, showed me the ropes and all that. I was a star then.
That's right. Okay, what
You know
about
what I mean?
basketball? Did you do
played-
Did you do West Ward?
No, I did Weed and Seed. Now
Okay,
Junior
Weed and
3.
Seed. Okay,
You
all
know
right.
what
That's
I mean?
what's
I
up.
played down
That's
there,
what's up.
but then, I moved out Ewing.
Right.
Remember, my mom was like, you ain't going to
You ain't
Junior
going
3
to the high,
or
none of that
Trenton
shit.
High.
Yeah, yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
if I
yeah.
would have went, I wouldn't have graduated.
Right.
Hands
Because
down.
your brother was turned up, but we're gonna get to that later.
Right.
We'll
So
get to
I
that
wouldn't
later.
have graduated. So that was the best move my mother did. You know what I mean?
So we got you on record as playing baseball. We got you on record as playing
Basketball,
basketball for Weed and
football.
Seed. No Pee Wee soccer. You ain't do that. That was gay in the hood. All right.
I
That
played,
was
I
gay.
played real
That's-
football.
Okay, I'm just checking. Oh,
No
okay.
pads.
Okay,
No,
all right.
man.
For what team?
For you on Blue Devils.
Okay,
I'm a
okay.
star out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Then, okay, so what was your position?
Well, I started off as halfback,
Okay.
punt return, kick return,
Right.
outside linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Man, as I got to the high school, junior high, I started flexing a little bit, man.
Right.
They said, damn, this boy remind me of Randall Cunningham. Was a quarterback then.
So
Right.
tell me this. Like, more so growing up after that, what was that like?
What, playing sports?
Nah, just you was a young boy.
Well, I mean, as a young boy, I seen a whole lot. Now, I'm going to take you back to the
Take me
projects.
back.
Take you back to the projects.
Come on.
I seen everything.
All right.
I seen all the kingpins in the
Mhm.
hood.
Right.
I probably seen my first body at 12, 13.
Right.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you got to understand, when you young, our minds soak up all that. We soak up all that hood
Right.
shit,
Right.
you feel
Yep.
me?
Right.
So that's all I know. And my father wasn't around, you feel me? That's all the way 100. My mother drove transit buses, was forced to retire because she had health issues. You know what I'm saying? So when she doing 16, 18 hours a day, it's me and Yogi.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't
he was
skip.
my brother and father.
Right.
I learned everything from him.
And stay right there. We ain't gonna go into that because we got the
Right,
time.
yeah.
Right.
So Zay, you still on that question, right?
Yeah, nah. All right. So what? At that age, what was like with running in with the law? Anything like that?
I had little things, man. Like fighting at the parties. We was
Yeah,
VC,
yeah.
man.
Right,
We was
right.
Villain
Yeah,
Clan,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Lit.
We was the projects, man. We go to
Right.
Y, we start fighting everybody. We fighting North Trenton, Lincoln Lane.
right,
We
right.
down the hill. We in
Right.
shootouts. Nigga, we 12, 13. Niggas is shooting at us, bro.
That's yeah.
And we ain't even think nothing of it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
We had that conversation earlier. I'm like, around 13, 14.
yeah, niggas was really
Niggas
out.
was
Yeah,
different.
niggas
Yeah.
outside. We like 12, 13 at the Y.
Yeah,
fighting
rest in
niggas,
peace to
18.
niggas like Marty. Rest in peace to my
Right.
man Fonz.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Shout out to niggas like Herman.
Right.
Shout out to niggas like Goldfingers, Rashid, like real stand up niggas that was flying that flag for that VC. You feel me? Like
my nigga
crazy.
Tweez and all them
Tweez,
niggas,
yeah,
man.
of course.
Fade, man.
Yeah, Dre.
Lester, you know what I mean? Dre,
Like,
all those.
yeah,
like,
all the
for
niggas,
real,
all
like, we
those.
ran deep, man.
Yeah, it was
We ran
crazy.
deep.
It was crazy out there. So I definitely know that.
I
VC
had,
shit.
you know, little run-ins, man, little stolen cars. I used to play tag with the IROCs out there.
Renting rats.
Yeah, it was like, yo.
That's what we called them. When you got the car
right.
from the Fiend,
Right.
you had the rent a rat, baby, for the
Get
day.
a car from the field,
Right.
bust a gram all of a sudden, you cool.
That's right. And she let you keep it all day.
Slide up on an IROC, pop it down, meet me in the hood.
Right.
Now, nighttime, we playing tag with the cars.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Fucking
if
they
you
shit
win,
up.
you gotta hit a bitch bumper. Boom! Skirt off. So we should keep it. We should keep it in West Trenton first.
Talk your
But
talk.
then, we got deep. It was like 12, 13 of us. All IROCs and Subarus, Hondas.
Right.
Oh, the whole Trenton is, bitch, if you win, you gotta find us.
Right.
Right.
And that's what it was. We
Rest
had
in
fun.
peace to my man Drew. I don't know if you remember Drew. Drew, from up Stuyvesant. He used to steal the cars. I'm gonna tell you, light skinned Drew. He got killed
Right.
running from the cops in the
He
car.
smacked up, right?
Smacked
Yeah,
up,
I
killed
remember.
himself. That was
Yeah.
like one of the first
Yeah.
niggas that I knew that had died
From
as a
stolen
young
car.
nigga.
Word.
Some stolen car shit. Like that fucked the hood up because it was like the cops jumped on his bumper and he floored the shit in Mac. You know what I
remember
mean?
that.
So rest in peace to Drew. His brother is the nigga that walk up and down Stuyvesant with the radio all the time.
Yeah, with the Wallabies and all
Right,
that.
right, yeah, fly nigga, man.
I forgot his name. That's
I
my
forgot his
man.
name too. That's
He
my
a
man. He a real cool
dude.
nigga.
And he got
Dupree.
Dupree.
That's his
Word
name.
is
Dupree
bond.
was good,
Shout out.
Pre.
Yeah.
If you watch this, you already know it's Graham from the 80. You already fucking know, man. Rest
You
in
fucked
peace.
me up with that one.
Rest in
though.
peace, Drew. Yeah, everybody.
that was
Yeah, yeah. And your cousin Wallace used to
That's
be
what I'm
around
saying.
them niggas.
At Dolly
That's his
Holmes.
era.
He stayed in Dolly Holmes.
There you go. That's his era.
yeah.
That's his era. All right. So I think Zay meant to ask you like about you rapping and shit. Like, you know, who got you started rapping? Like, you know, how did you get yourself just you woke up one day and be like, you know what, fuck it, I rhyme.
It was. I mean, I was always around it. Honestly, my mother instilled all the music passion in me as a young kid.
Right.
You know, waking up in them projects Saturday morning. She got the record player playing.
Right.
Atlantic Star. You know what I mean?
Freddie.
Barry White and all them.
Freddie
got
Freddie
it.
was in there.
You
Luther.
listen, you know Freddie was in there.
What?
Heavy. Freddie Jack, he was heavy.
Rock
Keith
with
Sweat.
me
All right, calm down. Calm
tonight
down.
for old time's
Hey,
sake.
you got vocals
Come
too?
on, baby. Listen, my mom used to play that.
Bro, you know. Cleaning, cooking.
Cleaning the whole house in the project.
She throw me a brush. Now that's my microphone in my
I
hand.
see. I used to listen to
get it.
Spanish music, but anyway, how old were you when you wrote your first rap?
Damn.
Damn, that's a good question.
I was 14.
Was it fire?
Do you remember it?
I remember a little bit of
Don't
it.
kick it.
What you spit on?
I came off a Mob Deep beat.
So it probably was
You gotta
fire.
understand. See, back then,
Yeah.
9-4, 9-5,
Yeah,
9-6.
it was the energy in the air. Yeah.
My projects was pretty much Queensbridge.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No lie.
Right. We imitated everything New York did.
Yeah.
We
You know
was
that.
Queens,
everything.
bro.
Everything.
If I got to say we was a section, we was Queens.
That's real.
And it's funny how Gold and them end up with
Ironic,
Noriega
right?
and Capone.
Ironic.
That
It
was
just
crazy.
came like that because we was heavy off the Sony, the
Yeah.
Timbs,
Talk to 'em.
you know what I mean, the Bishops. You know what I'm saying? The
40s,
hot,
the 40s,
you already
yeah.
know off the Carhartt.
Helly Hansen.
You talking about, you know.
Yeah,
I was outside.
I was outside.
You see, you got niggas thinking like that.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah,
Niggas
come
getting them
on, man.
Cross colors and
That's
all
right.
that.
Everything
visuals.
was it
that's
was
the
a
good old
vibe.
days.
It was a vibe.
But that's what I came off of. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
listening to a lot of Mobb Deep, but I can't discredit the one guy that was super close to me that was doing it was Don Black,
yeah,
hands down.
Mm-hmm.
He's still the
king. Still the king. I said that on my.
I always give him his flowers.
When Ooh came, I said Don Black is a guy that's maybe even pushing 50, but nobody can out rap him till this day from Trenton.
Nah.
Tell me that story though.
Nobody.
Come on, tell me that
Nobody.
story.
What happened? What story?
Tell me that story,
Me and
dog.
Zay had a little side convo.
What
man.
happened?
All
Now,
right,
listen,
listen.
let me get into it, dog. Let me get into it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So
I like
alright,
this.
so yeah, Don Black was my brother best friend.
Facts.
Him and Yog was like brothers.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So of course, everything Don Black I was pumping. Do all the doo-wop tapes, all that because of Don Black. My first producer, the first studio I ever went to was from my aunt's boyfriend, Jamel McCants. They called him Q back then. He was part of a singing group called Moet a long time ago.
Right.
So that's when I first started recording. I recorded my first joint. I remember this vividly. Yog and Don Black was in the middle on the bleachers.
Right.
I'm like, yo, check this out. They laughed at me. They laughed at me, B.
Listen. I mean, because you got to think the caliber of music Black was making.
Yeah.
Nothing impressed Black at that time.
But I'm going to keep it 100.
Right.
Fast forward a couple years.
Later.
You're supposed to get better with time, right?
Right.
So I got better. And, my first rap beef came with me and Don Black.
Wow.
A lot of people don't know that.
It's only first one.
Yeah.
My first battle.
Mm-hmm.
And we
me
talking about
versus
Don Black.
bro.
Man, that's a big,
Me,
that's a big battle.
me going up against the king, nigga. But I wasn't scared.
I think you had a pass though, because Yog was.
Nah,
I'm talking about. I think you had a pass because Yog and Black was like this.
Nah, but see,
It only could go but
you
so
know the
far.
story. You know the
I
story.
remember the story. Now it's coming back to me. You told it the night of your album release.
I don't know if I got into it.
I'm gonna tell you.
was-
This is You Better Not
I'm
Lie.
not
So
checking.
all I know
I was
is there's a
out of
You
town.
better
female.
not
I was
lie.
out of town.
There's a female that is in the nucleus of this whole
You know
situation.
already.
yeah.
He
All
know.
right.
You know
I'm in
already.
tune.
Right. You definitely
so
in tune.
I'm in tune.
But it
I
wasn't
know that.
Look, but it wasn't no pass because my brother was down doing 10 years. at the
Okay,
time.
all right,
so
cool.
I was out there by myself.
Right.
All I heard, I'm locked up in the workhouse. I'm wilding.
Right.
All I hear is a nigga from the hood coming over here and he in a holding cell. He like, yo, nah. Yeah, man. You F such and such and such. I'm like,
Right.
nah. He like,
I'm-
yes, you did. You foul. Right. So
Right.
then he like, yo, Don Black say he gonna smack you when he see you. So yeah,
Wow.
okay. Which I'll make Bell.
Yeah.
I made Bell. Ran into Black on Hoffman. He was popping shit in that little ass car. He about 6'5".
Yeah. Big
Small ass car.
You up, Donnie?
Man, I went to the. I went. This is You Better Not Lie.
Let's talk about it.
I went to the trunk on him. Mac 90.
Damn.
Keep in mind, I was 18 at this time. Mac
Right.
90. I got a lot to prove.
Right.
Big bro gone. Oh, niggas gonna try me.
Right.
They ain't gonna try me, bro.
Right.
Know what I mean? He skirt off. All right,
Right.
cool. Kept popping shit. I did my diss record down the hall for where he was at.
Right.
In the same house. I was in my man bedroom.
Yeah.
He
Makeshift
was
studio.
in Shorty bedroom.
Right.
My man and Shorty was brothers and sisters.
Right.
I did my
You
shit.
did a Drake and Meek. One
Yeah.
nigga was upstairs, one nigga was down.
Nigga,
Floors
you was
down.
sleeping. I was, and
Right.
I wasn't. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I did that. Pressed up some CDs. Went to the hood. Passed it around. Word got back to him. Turkey Lurk, God bless the dead.
Yeah, Turkey.
Turkey Lurk.
Right.
Turkey Lurk, instigator.
Yeah.
He like, yo, nah, this is fire. Oh, wait till Black come around here. So Black heard it. He didn't respond immediately. So I'm like, I got round one. I came off that Jada, put your hands up beat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So he ain't had no bars for you.
Oh, Paul. I ain't saying he had no bars for me.
Okay, all right, okay.
This is
I
you
was
better,
saying,
look,
listen.
this is You Better Not Lie, bro.
Yeah,
you feel me?
because Black.
Black
look,
came back, man, as I expected. Off
smoked
that
your
mo-
boots?
he smoked me, dog. Listen, when I said smoked me,
Yeah.
no mercy. And he wasn't supposed to show no mercy. That, because you my
Yeah,
brother,
yeah,
boy,
yeah. Right.
no mercy.
Nah, not. You can't. When you mess with his craft and what he
you
stands for,
supposed to do what you got to
he
do.
gonna come fire.
And bitch, I wasn't mad at him. I heard it. I'm like, dang, I can't even say nothing.
Right.
So I left it alone after that.
Right.
Know what I mean? But what it did for me, you know what I mean, it gave me my confidence even more.
That's true.
Helped me, you know what I mean, boost my shit up more.
Right.
Black respected me, the hood respected me, because niggas wasn't even going that black.
Right. Oh no.
Not no young niggas.
Nah, hell no.
Oh, I went at him. I threw rocks at the king.
Right.
He threw a boulder back, but you feel me?
Right.
But it was,
But to this day, you and Black good.
man, that's my big brother,
That's
yo.
what's up. All right.
Love
so
that nigga.
All right, that's what's up. So shout out to Black Prince, aka Don Black,
Word up.
Right.
Loyalty Fam, and all that good shit.
I
man.
like this though.
All right, so
shit right here.
yeah. So right now, this is the segment of the show called Getting Juicy with motherfucking Jalene.
Hey.
Jalene's going to give us the latest and the greatest update on all the gossip going on in the streets. Juicy Jalene, that's all she do. It's fine.
You
That
feel
motherfucking
me?
gossip and that trouble.
That's a shame.
Take him to the streets, baby. What's going
All
on?
right. So first up, we got what's this? The rap artist Pop Hunter.
Right.
He's getting blackballed for allegedly snitching at like 13, 14 years old.
Man, we gon-
Tell me what y'all think about that. Should he be blackballed for something that he did when he was a kid?
we taking it to Zay on this. Go ahead, Zay.
I mean, me coming up at 13, 14, it was a code all the way. It ain't never changed me, so I'm gonna leave it at really there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, you want to take this
I don't
one?
really believe.
Because niggas don't want to hear what I want.
We're older now.
I got
I
my
would
step
say
too.
we're older now, so I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things changing. The music, the
Right.
way everything goes on,
Right.
things change.
Still a cold.
So,
Still a
right.
cold. But, you know, I'm going to say this. You know what I mean? You know,
Say you had a son that was his age.
in his defense,
Right.
he was 13, bro.
Mhm.
Like, nobody know. I mean, we could talk now, but we don't know what we would have did at 13.
That's true.
13 and given the circumstances and all that, if he wasn't outside, like we was outside, leave that man alone.
Yeah. So you saying
But
if he was a
outside-
civilian,
But it
he
also
was-
happened his mother was there too. So because his mother was there, it was more like me and my son saw this happen.
That's a pass, bro. I got to give him a pass.
Yeah, because
It
now I think
wasn't
about my
like-
son being 11 years old.
I give
I
him a
know for a
pass.
fact he don't know what the fuck going on.
right.
Yeah, so you don't know anything might come out their mouth. You feel me?
Right.
If a child's not prepped.
To
what I'm saying?
exactly.
You gotta be
So-
prepped for the streets. Like you
Exactly.
gotta tell him like
I
we
gotta give
don't
him a
tell.
pass, man.
Yeah.
I got to give him a pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would.
All right, that's what's up. I mean, at the end of the day, I agree with you because I'm a father of a teenager. Now, my thing is, I don't know all the details.
I don't know what
I've
type of
only
kid he
seen that
is.
the mom was
Yeah,
there.
me
From what I told, from what I'm hearing on the blogs is that the mom made him tell.
Right.
So at the same time,
You
you're
can't
not
do that
going
when
against
mommy
your
telling you
mom.
what to
She
do.
paying all your bills, feeding you,
You're not
clothing you.
going against mom.
And she's saying, boy, you going to take your ass in there and tell them police what you saw. And you like, all right, mom, damn. You got to do what you got to do. Now, it's a lot of niggas saying, oh, I would have stood 10 toes down in the hood,
But
told
at
them niggas on my
13,
gang.
I don't know.
But-
My dad would have been like, nigga.
Right. So I'm gonna tell
But,
Pop Hunter
but
right
that's
there.
the difference between the way
Right.
you was raised.
Yeah.
Because,
Right.
I mean, I grew up in the hood too. I know keep my mouth shut too. But,
Right.
you know what I mean? Still.
But I mean, my thing
But
is
a lot
this.
of people ain't had their fathers around neither.
That's true.
Me, I did.
So,
my dad
you
was
know,
in
a lot-
jail.
A lot of females ain't 10 toes. They like, bitch,
Now, females is telling. You put your hands on the females, bitch. They already got
Wait,
the phone
wait,
in their
hold
hand
on,
like this.
hold
They
on.
on their
Wait,
way.
hold
All you
on,
did was grab
hold
their collar,
on.
bitch.
right.
You're like,
Y'all
you
know-
just grabbed your collar. You called the boys.
choked me.
Hold on, you can't
sorry.
just say every female is like that. All right, so let's
Man.
calm down, okay? Because
Man,
I will be all y'all up in
I'm
here
just
right
saying,
now.
I
Look
don't know.
like, look.
You no,
You was
I don't
police
come-
already, so I know you calling the cops.
No. Because of what I
You.
chose to do has nothing to do with.
You
Yeah,
took an oath and went
Listen,
to fucking
I will shoot you before I do
academy.
anything. You feel me?
Damn, whole academy.
Oh,
Whole
I was a
academy.
correction
Yeah,
officer.
she was a
Yes,
correction
he
officer.
gonna bring
She-
that up all the
Oh,
time.
right,
That's
officer.
it.
But we giving you a pass because you was a citizen, and that don't make you not cool. That's fly as fuck that you was a correction
I don't
officer.
got nothing
Get
against
that
them.
money. I just
I'm
don't want
from
you
the
to ever
hood. They
think that
still
when I
love me.
share that,
They know they
And
proud
niggas
of me.
will still hit. Like,
get
what?
that money.
What's wrong with you? I mean, anyway.
He out of control.
My mom was a
Yeah.
CL, nigga.
You better fucking not lie.
You
You
better
feel
not
me?
lie.
Wait a minute, is that your mom was a CO? Oh, okay. So you know we got respect the mama love. Oh, you got police in your face. I'm fucking with you.
All right,
CL.
next up.
Nah, I don't keep it G. My pops was a CO.
Look, I'm here
Salute
grinding
them
me
pops
up.
up Jersey City. Worked at
Oh,
Kearney.
man, it's
My pops
good
was
over
a
there.
CO. My pops was
Listen.
gangster though. My pops was walking through the projects. We lived in Duncan Projects.
Yeah.
He walked through the projects with the blicky on him like this. They
'Cause he
like,
could
what's
do
up,
that.
Phil? Phil, what's good? He walking around
Mom
with
do
the
feel
shit.
that She
With
was
the
raw
hammer.
weight.
My mom was in the
with
army,
shit.
so I only know militant. I come from a militant family. My mom's did 30 years in the army, 27 years.
God,
My
like,
pops
God bless
got like 15 years as a correction officer. So all I know is militant. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Alright.
that's what got me on my grind. I didn't have fucked up parents. You feel me? I had niggas that was they went to
good.
work.
Girl, I ain't know
Word
that.
up.
You feel me? Yeah.
Nah, it was shit.
Yeah, they went to work. That's how I left Roger
feel me?
Gardens.
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
way we
yeah.
got out, my mom said, "Look, y'all got to move in with grandma for a year. I'm about to join the military."
Right. That was around the corner. You ain't go nowhere.
I went to Stuyvesant.
Projects right here,
Yeah.
Stuyvesant over
right
here.
there.
It's
So
like,
I'm
we
on
ain't go nowhere.
Ellsworth, and it's all I know. My mom shipped off to Arkansas somewhere, and we had to wait for a year and a half for her to come back. But when she came back, she like,
This
We
where
got a
we
house
at.
in Fort Dix.
This where we at with it.
Bitch, that's the first time we seen grass.
Right. Because
I
we
said, hold up,
deep.
you mean to tell me it's a backyard out this month? And it's
Right.
ours? She's like, yeah, that's your backyard.
Yo, never be ashamed of the
That's
come
dope.
up.
I'm about to say
yo.
that's dope.
You
Though.
can never be ashamed of
Hell
the
no,
come
I
up,
own
bro.
that,
You
bro,
feel me?
because I
Real
say,
shit.
I look at the little kids when I go through Roger Gardens, I see the little dirty little kids with the snot and they know, and I'm like, I was him.
Yeah,
I was him, and I didn't know if I was gonna make it out this shit.
Right.
So when I see that, and they be like, oh, you Graham. I give them $10, $5, whatever. Let y'all niggas go to the store, have some fun. Because if they moms was to be like, yo, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna go to the military, get these motherfuckers out this shit, it's all, I salute it. You know what I mean? My mom made that decision.
Your
You
mom
feel me?
wanted something for y'all, B.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, if you from the
respect that
projects,
all the way.
the maintenance men used to come in your apartment.
No.
They fake acting like they fixing shit, but they stealing shit out your whole crib.
Yep.
You feel me? So
Shouts out to Monty, because he used to do that shit all the time.
So my mom had bought a brand new stereo. The maintenance man, while she
Dangerous
at
shit.
work,
Oh, they got
the
it.
motherfuckers coming down the steps with it.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend happened to see it. He fighting the nigga outside over the stereo. And my mom was just saying, like, yo, I gotta get y'all
time
the
to
fuck
go.
out of here. It's time to go, man. Like, you know, shout out to real niggas like Nuki, Antoine Brown,
You
Luther.
already know.
You know what I'm
Right?
saying? You don't want to
Big
get
Locks,
this project
what up?
back. Big Locks. You said
Yeah,
Big
what's
Locks,
up?
right?
Big
That's
Locks.
that's AB.
Yeah,
All right, and
yes.
then my man JC. I don't know if you know JC.
Yeah, I know JC.
JC used to get hit by a car like every other week.
What?
And
What?
and his brother Will.
Every
God
other
bless
week.
the dig.
Because you got to think, we little niggas trying to cross that street.
Yo,
going to the
Oakland was
pro-
dangerous.
Nigga,
bro.
It was
getting
dangerous. He was getting bit. Every time the parents outside like this, oh, who got hit?
Yo.
JC.
Because nobody was getting like shot.
Your parents ain't watch you
The
outside.
worst thing that ever happened is you getting
Get
hit by a car.
Yeah.
Because especially we playing basketball on the
Niggas-
gate right
yeah,
in front.
yeah.
That ball bounce over the fence, it go right in the street.
Nigga
Guess
running
who
right
run?
across. Yeah.
I got it. Boom. Oh shit.
Yup.
Just like that.
I remember
bro.
all that
Project shit. My mom was like,
That's back when it was Big Oak,
right.
the barbershop, and the liquor store.
And I never told this story on the podcast, but Antoine Brown bust me in the head with a 40 bottle
Damn.
on accident.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell you, you know the park right across the street, right?
Yeah.
We used to go in there when the crackheads would leave. You know, there's capsules everywhere on the ground. And we took the empty 40 bottles that they left on the ground and we see who could throw them up so high in the air.
Oh, he banged you with your junk.
So,
Project.
no, yeah. We like this. You can't throw that shit past the swings. Yes, I can. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, hit the ground. He threw his shit up. That motherfucker
That's
was
always
like,
when the crazy
all of a
shit
sudden,
happen when
I
nigga
ain't
be,
look.
when a
I
nigga
didn't
dare
look.
you
That
type
shit
shit.
came down on my head. Boom! I said, oh shit. He like this, yo. He thought I died. I'm out there laying out. Antoine like this. My mom gonna kill me. So he run to get Miss Linda. God
Right,
bless her
right,
soul.
right,
Miss
right.
Linda come outside. She picked me up. She said, baby, I gotta take you to Miss Brenda. What you want me to do to Antoine? Beat him. Get him. Beat him. Beat him good. I'm crying like
Locks.
this. Beat him. Antoine could contest to that story. He was hot. He did get his ass whipped that night. But at the same time, I went and got some stitches in my shit. To this
Yeah.
day, I'm scarred for life. I'm going to show you when after the podcast. I'm scarred for life. I got a fucking
I got
little
one of
ass
those
keloid
too.
on the side of my head that really
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
knew.
yeah,
But
that's-
Antoine
that's-
did that, man. That's Trenton
Yeah,
shit,
that's-
man.
that's deep.
That's why I tell y'all niggas I'm staying. Antoine Locks bust me in the head with a 40 bottle in the project.
Yeah, you got that.
How hood can you get?
God damn.
You know what I mean?
Man.
It is what it is. It is what it
Oh,
is.
Sheesh.
man.
All right, so what else we got going on in the streets, baby?
So we got Snoop Dogg and Eminem beef. Y'all heard about it?
I heard about it from you yesterday, but go ahead, talk about it. What happened?
Yeah, what's
Okay,
up?
so apparently Eminem dissed Snoop on a song because Snoop was talking on an interview saying that he will not put Eminem in his top 10 rappers.
How he
Yeah,
mad,
he say
though?
he don't listen to him. I mean,
How he mad, though? What you mad
there's a
for?
lot of niggas I don't
And he
listen
said
to.
he also said he wouldn't be anywhere without Dr. Dre.
That's a fact too. Eminem didn't fight that fact though. He said that was true. He said that he really responded to Snoop because Snoop's energy was weird
Right,
on there. He really felt like he was disrespecting him.
Right.
So he said he just threw a jab
Nigga
at him.
was
So
saying real.
so Snoop went on
Nigga,
his
I'm not riding around. I fuck with him, but I ain't pumping this shit in the V.
Ain't nobody riding. Come
I'm
on,
not
bro.
pumping no
I
Eminem shit in the V.
listen to
Renegade.
I listen to. I'm not gonna lie. I listened
Renegade.
to Renegade was fire.
Fire.
You know, Lose Yourself was fire.
Yeah.
He had some joints.
I mean, you got some joints, but
Yeah.
we not pumping
like-
this whole album. Come
I
on,
like
Graham.
Stan.
Yeah, Stan was mean.
I like to stand.
Graham.
Yeah.
You better not lie, man.
Yeah. No. I'm not in the hood with the album. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Nah, you
just
can't
like
be.
he
I'm not in
got-
the V
No,
with
no,
the
no.
album.
I'm in the
period.
V with the album.
Man,
I'm in the V with Renegade. I'm in the V with the remix to Dead Wrong.
You playing
Yeah,
singles,
but that's-
Graham.
yeah, but that's-
I go to
that's
this shit.
other
Let me
people's
play
music,
that.
bro.
Right.
That's
I'm
hard,
just
yeah.
telling you.
That's
like,
other people's
he
music.
got
I'm
some
talking about
treats.
you going there pumping a nigga
Him and
whole
Biggie,
joint
that's
with
a
the-
treat. I could go through RG.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
RGP with that.
I'm
But
pumping
you're
Ring-
not. But you're not listening to the Marshall Mathers LP.
I'm probably not. Nah, and when he started digging in
Chase
his
the
eyes and shit like that, and
told
talking
to
about
change the grade
suicide,
on the paper,
yeah.
nigga. I can't relate to that
Nah.
shit.
But
What
at
the
the end of the day, Eminem gave us some classics.
He did.
Yeah,
did.
gave us
He
some
did.
classics.
Listen, he can spit. We know
There's
this
no
shit.
way around
We ain't
that.
gonna take it from him, but
I'm just
if
saying
Snoop
what
don't
Snoop
put him in the
said.
top 10, that's
Right.
Snoop, nigga. Like,
That's right.
what
That's
you
right.
mean?
But you just can't. He's still a man, and
I
I
get
stand
it.
on that. As a man, I'm still not gonna let another man on no platform talk spicy
Yeah,
without me saying something.
But was
Yeah,
it
I'm gonna
spicy?
throw a little smoke.
Hold
Yeah.
on. But was
Apparently,
it
the way
spicy?
Snoop delivered it, it was kind of
Yeah, it was
spicy.
spicy.
Like, you know
He
what I
said
mean?
he
It was
Snoop
on
ain't
some.
fucking with him, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think. Snoop is a
He
crip
even went-
from
okay.
Long Beach.
Even after the diss, he went on Eminem's Instagram to say like, I ain't even gonna entertain this shit. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he said no, correction. He said, I ain't gonna even in it. He said, nigga, get ready. He said, I'm not gonna entertain this soft ass diss.
Yes. Wait, hold on.
It's
I got
Big
it right
Snoop
here.
Dogg.
He
I mean-
exactly said,
What
"Pray
is
I
that?
don't answer that soft ass
Pray.
shit. Pray I don't
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
that
Cause you
soft
don't
ass
want
shit."
Snoop going back
Yeah.
to
That's what he said.
187.
Yeah,
You don't want that Snoop.
Yeah, that's dope.
I want to see.
I want to hear it though. I want to hear what.
You feel
Uncle
me? I'm
Snoop,
trying to
Drop
see
your
it.
shit.
All right, but last we got Lil TJ arrested with drugs and guns in a car.
Anybody see that?
See, I'm about to say I don't.
I heard about
I didn't
that.
See that.
I heard about that. I mean,
Yeah,
he's still out there.
I was privy to see it on
So he's still
on
banged
YouTube.
up.
No, what happened is, let me tell you, him and Fabio was in the projects where they from, right? And the cops raided their vehicle. But
Okay.
that day, the cops was sick. They ain't find shit in there. They just was out there shooting a video,
Yeah.
and they thought that they can catch some rap niggas with with guns and drugs.
Hip-hop
And they went in there, it
police, boy.
wasn't nothing.
Nothing.
So the next day, they followed TJ car, and that's when they got him.
Damn.
they was stalking
So
him.
they just was like,
Yeah.
we gonna get his
Yeah.
ass.
So
we gonna get
they
his
jump
ass.
behind him and they hit him with the famous shit.
The rapper
You
police.
had a tail light out.
Oh, dun 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 dun.
You already know.
TJ and them like a tail light. Guess what? They go in there. They smell the Uka Canuba, the dog food.
Yeah.
Then they find the blick.
That's probable cause. Did you
Now TJ's in jail. Free my man, little TJ, man. I love your music. My daughter, you
Respect,
my daughter's favorite artist. Man, don't fall for the banana and the tailpipe. You out here winning. TJ, stay
Big facts.
focused. Don't drive around with the blick in the car. I know
At least
niggas
had
is
them-
on go.
At least had them guys
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
you with
yeah,
them.
keep
Somebody
some-
gotta take the dub for
Yeah,
you.
keep some. Y'all making enough money. Hire some security, man. Don't let these niggas trick y'all out your position.
That's real, Graham.
All right, okay. All right. So that's all that's going on in the world of gossip.
That's it. That's
Hold
all
on,
I
you got
got.
the Uncle Murder wrap up though.
That's true,
Oh
that's true. I
yeah.
forgot
Uncle
about
Murder
that.
wrap
Who
up.
heard
What's your
that?
I just
thoughts?
heard it yesterday.
I heard it.
Talk to him, cause I didn't.
That
What you
cat
think
is
about it?
crazy. Yo, I look forward to that every year, but he said this is his last one.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Murder, I need it every year, Murder.
Yeah.
I need it every year,
But
man.
how did he just swagger jack that from?
For my man in
From
VA, right?
yeah.
I mean, old boy was nice with it,
Yeah.
Right,
but I think niggas like us
right.
is more authentic coming from
From coming
Yeah,
from
like
Uncle
Murder.
Murder. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
because Mad Skills is just rap,
yeah.
Yeah.
but Murder is like,
And Murder disrespectful, and he's standing on everything.
yeah, he definitely.
Like
I love
he
it.
he
I
said
love it.
something about K Michelle pussy stinking, and he
still
just
talking
don't give a
about
it. I'm about
fuck. That kind of
He
messed me
said
up
that
because she
shit
got
bad,
those
too.
swimmy. And I'm like, I
last
thought it
3
smelled
years.
like watermelon.
Every
Wait.
one he
Yeah.
shoot at her like, pow, bitch, you
Facts.
pussy
Right? Yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
Yo,
But
Murder,
Seen shooting at her. Pow.
yo, Murder is funny, man.
Right.
But
It's
I
crazy
think-
because I ain't even see it, but I thought about it. I'm like, yo, it's New Year's. Yo, Murder ain't drop a joint.
He did drop.
And
I
then
seen
somebody
it
was
on
like, he was
YouTube.
sick of some shit like that. I
Right.
was like, where? And then they sent it to me like, no,
Right.
he did do one.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive into that when I leave here today. I definitely
that,
want to
that
check.
thing,
It's
that thing
nasty.
fire.
Right. All right. This is the episode of the show where we give our flowers and respect to the sponsors for this episode. Today's episode is brought to you guys by my man Ricky Sullivan with RJS Basketball Apparel today. If you have little kids out there, girls or boys, ages 5 to 18, and you need some personal training for them to work on their jump shot, work on their left, then you hit my man Ricky J. Sullivan
I'm
up.
still cooking.
You know what I mean? And you still want a cookie?
Still cooking.
Yeah, he said you too small.
I ain't letting
But
that-
anyway,
I ain't letting
at the same
that-
time, my man RJS Apparel, you see we got the hats. The
Shit
18th
raw, though. Shit
represents
hard.
his birthday.
Right.
He's born in
Shit is
November
hard,
18th,
though. I like
and he
that.
got the RJS basketball. Make sure you follow them at RJS basketball on Instagram, and you can either book your session or get some apparel. Salute to my
Shout
man
out to
Ricky.
bro.
That's
Shout
right.
out, shout
All
out.
right, our next sponsor for the day is my homegirl from the town. Her name is Tasha. She has a business called Love Lotus. You can reach Love Lotus. The company is in Marlton, and the phone number is 856-817-6060. This is for somebody like you because she does lashes. She
I don't
does.
wear lashes.
She has bedazzled flat irons. Do you know about that?
I don't need a bedazzle flat.
You don't need a
iron.
because you got the Becky with the good hair. I know, but if you ain't Becky with the good hair and you Rashida with the beady beads, you need to hit up Love Lotus.
Bedazzled.
You know what I mean? She got the flat irons, she got the electric hot combs, and she also does the permanent eyelashes.
See, now that's something we can talk about.
Okay, so if you need that, she says she does permanent. That means that you ain't got to get the little pencil shit drawn every
No
week.
more looking like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So hit my girl up,
Surprised and shit.
Tasha from Love Lotus in Marlton, New Jersey. Like I told you before, she got the lace fronts with the glue. She do everything. Earrings, bedazzled flat irons, electric hot combs. Hit Tasha up. She's the person. Juicy Jalene don't need it, but Rashida with the beady beads, she can hook you up. That's what I'm saying. Loves Lotus. My homegirl Tasha. Gang shit. All right, cool. All right. So listen, my boy, you've put out some popular projects, bro.
Okay.
You had Meet Me in Toronto,
Right,
Yogi Season
right,
1, and then Yogi Season 2, Still Riding for the King,
Right.
right,
right?
right.
Tell me about these projects and your thought process on putting them together.
Well, to put it in order, Yogi Season 1 came out first. That was 2014.
EPs or full length?
That was actual mixtape. There was about like 20 records on there.
Okay. And I seen you had a DJ named Young Legend on there.
Young Legend was on Meet Me in Toronto.
Okay, all right,
I'm
cool.
gonna get to
but-
that though.
Yeah, all right. Okay,
so,
go ahead.
So the Yogi Season 1, that was a couple years after his death.
Right.
That was maybe about 6 months after, or a year after, I had to go see a year before I had to go see a psychiatrist.
Okay. Like a therapist. Just
Yeah, because you know I was there when the shit happened. So
Right. Don't skip, man. Keep going.
right. So that project was me finally be able to talk about everything.
Right.
I was still emotional. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was more in like revenge mode. You know what I mean? So I try to use the music as my therapy,
Right.
and it ain't work all so good. But
Okay.
the project was good.
Right.
I got a good response off it. Shot a couple videos off it. Did a couple shows off it.
Okay.
Everything was good with that one. You know, so after I did that one, I fell back and I wanted to do something more versatile, a little bit cleaner.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that one was so
Right.
gutter. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was the Meet Me in Toronto project.
Right.
That came about. I hooked up with this guy in Toronto named Peter Jackson.
Okay.
Shout out to Peter Jackson.
Remember you told me.
All right,
about
we're
that.
not gonna skip past that weird flex with the Toronto. We from Trenton. How the fuck is you getting to Toronto? What the fuck is you doing out there? That was a weird flex. You doing some? Yeah, I met a guy in Toronto. Like, how do you just get to Toronto?
I hope Instagram is amazing.
All right,
Yes.
okay.
So he seen me moving on Instagram,
Right.
dropped me a DM, yo, bro. You know I got little shows I'll be doing up here. Can rock one of my shows.
Right.
So he gave me all the paperwork, all that.
Right.
Everything was official.
Dope.
Right.
Slid up there. Now while I'm up there, he meets me.
Mm-hmm.
Airport, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Good.
Everything good. He couldn't chill with me that night. You know what I mean? It's the night before the show.
Right.
So me and my wife, we up there. He gave me the plug to Organic.
Right.
You know, the battle rap dude.
Okay.
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 So he's like, yo, I just hit Organic. He got his number. Slide up to his show. He got some battle rap shit going on up
Right.
there. I'm fresh in Toronto.
Right. You like fuck it, networking.
Loopy.
I see the cabs. I said, nah, me and my wife, we walked to this spot.
Mm.
Long ass block. We just stomping through
Right,
like, yo,
right.
this shit dope out here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We gets there, hook up with Organic, got in free, all that shit, showed us some love, did all that shit, Came back, hooked up with Peter Jackson, did a show. Everything was love, but we kept the contact. See, I don't never burn bridges.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Respect.
Unless I know I'm not never going back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it has to be real
So,
disrespect for you not
But they
to.
showed me so much love up there, it wasn't no reason to even try to burn.
Right.
And plus, they rock with niggas from New Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
ironically, right? So then I got offered to come back All-Star Weekend,
Mhm.
Kobe last All-Star.
Mm.
Came up there, I went to the Dodo by myself this time.
Right.
And it was lit because it was so much like NBA stars there, movie stars, all that. And I'm like a kid again, like, oh, this shit crazy. Hooked up with him, did some records. That's when I met Young Legend, 'cause that's his tour DJ.
Right.
Now Peter Jackson been on tour throughout the whole Canada with Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, 2 Chainz, his catalog is crazy.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I got me a real stamped up dude out here,
Right.
and it's a whole other country. Nigga, I'm
Right.
from Trenton, New Jersey.
Fact.
The cross market is about to be crazy, right? So did all that, hooked up with Legend. I said, you know what? The whole vibe up there. Plus, I'm a Drake fan. Say what you want. I
Right.
love Drake.
We all love Drake here.
So
Nobody hating on Drake. over here.
So it was like, I got to do a project.
Right.
Hit up Bobby Scratch and Scratch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to do a project. Yo, he said, what? What you about to do? Meet me in Toronto. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes
And I
sense
like
to me.
how you always think outside the box because it made people pay attention.
Yeah.
Everybody, doing shit for the town, this side of town, this side of
So you wanted to
Jersey.
see what you was
And
talking
then-
about this time.
Yeah.
Right.
So now it's
why
like,
he
okay.
called it that, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right. So that was dope.
So, did the album. I ain't want to do a mixtape. Put it on iTunes and all that stuff. Good response. And them my dudes, man, I still rock with them heavy to this day. Like
Right.
Happy New Year text messages and happy birthday shit. Like
Right.
they really rock with me.
Right.
So any given time, it is what it is with them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So salute to all them up there. I ain't been in like 2-3 years, but I plan to get up there.
Let's slide.
Um,
What's up?
What's up? It's nothing.
Right.
That's a phone call. You feel me? But then the new joint, the Yogi Season 2.
Right.
Again, that was more personal.
Mm-hmm.
My
That was
Yogi Seasons
my
is
shit.
personal. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that's this album was more of me trying to shake the PTSD.
Right.
For those who don't know, I suffer from that shit like severely.
Right.
To the point where if you don't see me active,
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I took from it.
you feel me?
Listen.
I know.
Yeah.
Because that whole album,
Yeah.
believe it or not, like me and Zay, like I collab, I picked Zay mine.
Right.
Like Zay gave me a lot of feedback and input. You know what I mean? Shout out, that's my boy right there.
Right,
you feel
right,
me?
right now.
Because I was trying to get a message across and
Right.
I wanted to be the right way.
Right.
Live rappers out here, they want to beat their chest all the time. They want to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
tough. You got to open up sometimes.
Yes,
You know what
sometimes.
I mean?
Right.
So that whole project was just me opening up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's a good project, man. Me and him got a nice joint on there.
Right.
Made
You and
the
your
whole-
boy got a record on, couple
Yeah,
records
me
on
and Boy
there.
got a
too,
record
yeah.
on there, like 2 of them. You know
Can
what
I
mean?
take like 5% credit for introducing y'all?
Oh my God. Always
Thank
want
you.
to shine. He
Hold on,
always
hold on,
trying to
hold
get
on,
somebody
hold on,
shine
hold on.
though.
Hey,
Just
listen,
dang.
go ahead, talk to him. Talk to him. Go ahead.
Okay.
Whatever you
I don't
about to
even wanna
say.
hear it.
Whatever you about to say.
Okay, killer. Listen, let's be
I mean, yo,
real.
so you know,
I'm all ears.
Look, check it out.
Look
Check it
at
out. I'm
Look,
on.
he waiting for you to gas
Shout
him all
out,
the way
shout out
up.
to Killer.
That's right. Give
'Cause
it
he
to
gave
me.
the
I'll take it.
plug
I'll
for the
take it.
studio.
That's right.
And for Travoy, everything, that whole vibe.
Thank you,
know what
bro.
I mean?
Thank
Like,
you,
you
bro.
know.
Thank you, bro.
Otherwise, you know what I mean? Would have been elsewhere. But that vibe, the studio vibe.
The vibe was dope.
The
And-
vibe
and
is
I-
what helps.
And I'm going to
Thanks.
piggyback off that. My man Nah called me one day. He said, yo, Graham, what's up, Graham? I was like, what's good? He said, yo, Graham, I need a studio, bro. I need a studio with a vibe. Your music,
Make
when
it
I
your
hear
home
it, it's
and shit.
always
And
clear,
that's a fact.
the clarity.
That's a whole
I
fact.
need that vibe. I said, I got you.
That's a whole
And then
fact.
he went down 4K, and you've been making great music since. Your music been dope, but I'm talking about from there, just collaborating, thinking outside the box.
What I needed was
A home.
Listen,
That's what they hit me and say. He said, yo, Zay, it's the home, yo.
It is.
The home.
And you down South Jersey, so it
and I'm
makes
down
sense.
south, yeah. But check it though, Zay. I don't know if y'all remember. I told you this. I said I ain't have a sound like this since I was in L.A. at Paramount Studios and I was rocking with
Yeah,
Warner.
I remember
Bros.
that.
Gang
I
shit.
remember that.
Kilogram.
I
That's
was
why
gonna
they
bring
call me
up,
that.
too.
Because
I remember that.
I'm the El Plaga. I'm the El
Oh,
Plaga.
yeah, the El Plaga.
El Plaga.
El Plaga.
I'm the
Nah,
plug.
but
See what I'm saying?
Plug.
He always wants.
This is fact.
not
bro.
about
it's a fact.
Nah,
It's a fact. I said
Graham
it.
be on it.
I said it. It's a
be
fact.
The
on it.
whole town
I
is
ain't
coming to 4K now because I put the seed there. I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack, and I'm not taking. This is not arrogant because
I get a
niggas
lot
know
of phone calls. I
I'm
do
very
my
humble.
engineering, so it's like
Yeah,
niggas be like,
I'm giving it to you. You got, of course, everybody know your vibe is ill. You got one of the illest vibes in the studio. But at the same time, if they don't have the information, they can't get to the location
I'm saying, niggas hit me
or
up.
the
Yo,
destination.
Graham said,
That's my explanation.
Hey, yo.
Bars. You feel me?
Nah, but it's a fact though. It's
You know
a
what I mean?
fact.
You know what I mean?
Definitely gave me a vibe.
I get
Yeah,
it.
and it's
You know what I'm
all
saying?
good that. See, my thing is this: you could give somebody something, but if they drop the ball, it's on them. But y'all have a working, healthy,
Oh,
dope,
this bomb.
organic relationship.
And it's 100. That's all you can
At the end of
ask
the
for.
day,
Yep.
when I see that, I say, damn. I plug my nigga Nas, and Nas been there for years.
I rock with
I
them.
feel great about
When they
that.
move from one spot to the next,
Right.
Still there.
oh, y'all around the corner.
I found a
I'm
new
there.
spot too. I'm taking all my credit today. Killer found a new location.
He did. I can't even take
Can't
it
even
from
take
him.
it from me. Nah. I called my nigga Miz. I said, a nigga called me and
Shout out
said,
to
Graham,
Mugo.
I want you to have your own studio above my barbershop. I
Right.
said, what's the rent? He said, like 1,000. I said, nah, I can't do it right now. I got too much shit going on. But I know a guy.
But I know a guy.
Called my
top.
nigga. I called for
Off top.
Shizzle. I said, for Shizzle, you still trying to move? He said, yeah. I said, come
Mm-hmm.
check this spot out.
And bada bing, bada boy, I had my album release party there.
Word.
The vibe was crazy.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Good
And I
feedback.
only do that because there's a perception about Kilogram that Kilogram don't do nothing for people and all this other
What?
shit. Because I'm never vocal on these stages saying what I do.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna take my shine on my own platform today.
Do that.
Because y'all motherfuckers don't understand that I've been
Here you
helping
go.
niggas from my couch. In my drawers. You call me? Call this nigga over there.
Listen,
You
it's
need
a whole
t-shirts?
Fact.
Call this nigga over
It's a
there.
whole fact, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
You better not. It's a whole fact, bro.
Is you better not lie, so I can't lie.
I hit my nigga up like I need that vibe.
And there's nothing wrong with that because there's
You're
things.
supposed to be able to do that. though.
And when you holding contacts, you a bitch ass nigga.
Right.
You
Right.
feel me?
And that, a lot of that goes on.
A
in
lot of
town.
that goes on, but it's never with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? My thing is, I can plug you, just don't close the door on me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask.
Keep
Word.
it cracked,
A lot of
baby.
niggas do
That's
that.
some real shit.
Keep the back door cracked.
Right. Okay, all right, so, Juicy.
Ooh. So have you always worked a 9 to 5 to take care of your family?
Yeah, I always been a working nigga, man.
Right.
I never been a dude moving no weight. You know what I'm saying? I never been a hustler, so that's why you won't hear none of that in my raps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you will hear is things I witnessed or things that I was taught to do and have done, but I never was, oh, I'm out here pitching.
You lying, nah.
So is it
Hold up.
Call me on it, baby. Call me on it. I gotta hear this one.
Never mind.
Flag in my right pocket, nigga. Ha!
Yeah, but that's not,
I'm
that,
about to
that's not
say
selling
that.
drugs,
Listen,
though.
I know it ain't drugs, but what's that represent? You the homie?
That's the game coach.
Hey, gang, gang.
I never met a drug dealer that ain't sell no work.
I ain't never
He
seen
ain't had no weed for sale,
Hold on,
nothing.
wait a minute.
all my crimes was violent. B. I
Okay,
never
all right,
did
that's cool.
anything.
I
with
just wanted to
drugs.
check. You know, it's you better than lie. So
No,
I know
it's
you.
right.
I know you said that flag was in the right. I know it's in the
flag on the right
left.
side.
If it's in the left, I know what you banging. But when it's in the right, you know that we from that culture.
But let me put this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Talk to 'em.
condone that.
Big
Okay,
facts.
all
You know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm not active. I don't do none of that shit.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
If
nah.
it ain't a black flag representing Yogi Boys,
Right. You
It
could have
ain't
meant
nothing.
you could have meant that right flag. You could have meant that. I didn't know what your energy was. I tapped in last night.
He said,
I'm
I
like
tapped
you.
in last
When I
night.
go
Look
when
at him.
when I interview and you sent me them links,
Right.
I was up 11 o'clock in the morning like this on listening to all the albums like this, skimming through. Then I heard this one record, flag in the right. I said, yeah.
You know, I know this shit.
nah, but
I'm
I only know
tapped
I'm a family man, dog. I got 5 daughters.
So working, chasing your dreams. How hard is it being a husband, a father, a grandfather?
All that,
Damn.
all that.
Under just hit
All
40
that.
in the
I
grandfather.
Just hit 40. I had my first child when I was 16. Got the same birthday, bro.
Right.
So that was
blessed. She was meant to be here.
right. So that was it was going to happen.
Yeah.
I was going to be a grandfather a little bit earlier than
Right.
expected,
But how do you
but
balance all of that?
It's hard.
Come
I
to
mean,
the
I've been doing it for years,
Right.
and it look easy.
Yeah.
It's hard
Right.
because you gotta. I'm a full-time father. Even though I work a 9 to 5, I work 16, 17 hours a day. I'm a full-time father. Like, my kids hit me all the time, like, daddy XYZ. So, like, you gotta have time for them. You gotta have time for yourself.
That's
Right.
grand.
You know what I mean? You gotta have time for your wife
Right.
or your husband or
Right,
whatever the
right.
case may
Yeah.
be. And wifey working in a trauma center.
Right.
So we both first responders or how you
yeah,
wanna call it.
yeah,
Like we
yeah.
out on the front line.
Right.
So it's like Fridays, RIP. Nobody touch nothing. It's us.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And I want to congratulate you on purchasing your first house.
Thank you.
Hey,
And the reason why
that's
I'm
a big deal.
congratulating-
That's a big deal.
Super
I mean,
dope, bro.
Just to see you go from them brick buildings, and I seen you share online. You got your kids, the big backyard. You know, when y'all do spreads, you make us privy to that. You know, the macaroni and cheese and all the other shit.
Oh,
And
you ain't see me yesterday?
I'm just telling you,
yeah.
the
Oh,
shrimp leg, whatever y'all do.
said,
I'm like,
the
this nigga.
Jerk salmon on their ass yesterday. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when you do shit, you always do it big, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I want to congratulate a nigga whose real life is better than his rap life.
I appreciate that.
I got to.
Now that I appreciate.
I appreciate that. When I see it, I say, nah, money gonna be all right.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Gonna
I'm
be
good,
all right,
man.
bro.
Like, cause honestly, everybody say it's plan A. Like that never was my plan A.
Right,
Right.
Rap was always on the back burner. Like,
right,
I'm gonna do my plan A was a 9 to 5.
right.
My plan A was gonna help my plan B work. That's how I thought.
Okay.
You feel me? So I just always juggled it. But then as I had more kids and like you said, bought a home, all that.
Yeah.
Got my mother down there with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now I'm
Beautiful.
taking care of her.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it
You
is what
successful.
it is, bro.
You successful, and you a king in my book. Whether rap
Appreciate it.
works or it doesn't, you worked for you are the head of your family. You and your wife, a combined effort. Because I got to give her flowers.
Absolutely.
Y'all have showed your generation what it's like to have something.
One thing I can say
You
is
know what I mean?
I could tell they happy.
Yeah,
Right. Now it's happy.
right.
Right.
That's a
dope.
good feeling.
Yeah.
Cause
I am.
remember being in that dark hole.
Right.
Right.
I know about that feeling.
right,
You know what I mean? So it's different when you fighting back trying to find happiness and shit. Like, cause you only live once.
And
You
with
know what I
that being said, we gotta make it home.
Mm.
See how I segue in this shit so far?
Yo,
Yeah.
man, was
Damn. This is New Now Money featuring my homeboy, Zay Forte. Make it home. Let's get it. Right,
shit.
right.
Look. Through the darkness, I see heaven's light. Wish I could talk to yo to see what heaven's like. I'm trying to reach higher, get my levels right. Was told I'm a star, I need to shine bright. In life, there's no guarantees. They'd rather see you bleed than see you eat. When you come in peace, they smell defeat. We take risks in these cold streets. Reality, that's a hard fact. Leave out the front door, you might not come back. Now that's a real gut check. You gon' die for something, die for respect. He was younger when it's time to go. Thought we would live till we got old. But the Reaper came, grabbed his soul. Yeah, my brother never
You
made it
gotta
home.
be blue for this, you can get killed for this. Don't see my mother cry, don't get no realer. I know these niggas hate me, cause these niggas ain't me. Watch niggas betray me, they wanna replace me. I admit all my wrongs,
Right.
but I gotta move on. It'll be another sad song for me. The night I don't make it home.
Yo,
Yeah, that was a big record, yeah.
big record. Make it home. We called it
Still
Make
a
It
big
Home.
record.
We called it Make It Home today because that's one of Nas' dopest records that I like. And also,
Appreciate it.
I applaud you for doing everything you had to do in the streets, but you still made it home.
Right.
They don't understand how hard it is to make it home. You feel me? Like, that's an actual fact, man.
That's what
And,
I'm saying. So
You know, so
I was just glad to be a part of it and
Yeah,
shit, because
yeah.
I like big records and shit. And then when he hit me, he gave me his vision.
Right.
Like, yo, Zay, I'm gonna let you get off with this joint.
Right. And
I know how he coming. I'm like,
Right. And I want to tell you,
second style.
you was in your Drake bag on there.
Yeah.
Big
Zay,
facts.
Zay
man.
put honestly.
Yeah. I gotta give Zay flowers, man. And I was privy to hear that record at the album release, and that
Right.
it was bigger than life when you hear that at alarming levels.
Right.
It gives you that feeling, like, you know what I mean?
But like, I mean, he killed this verse too, though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
murdered-
Of
he
course, I
bodied-
know what Zay do. I know what Zay.
I
do.
mean, we know what he do.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, he
But I'm
bodied
gonna
it.
grind both of y'all up.
Okay.
What?
Y'all both dropped the ball in the video.
Nah.
Nah.
No.
Nah. Hold on.
I'm
Nah,
gonna tell y'all.
Go ahead.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna tell y'all had it set up, then it got canceled, set up, canceled.
That was on me.
I'm about to say,
That was on me. It's
All
not
right.
on Zay. That was on
All right,
me.
that's cool. All right,
Because,
so
that nigga gonna go
because
when can we
fly back
expect the
from
video
Atlanta
for
to
that
be-
single?
it's not a video.
It's gonna be a mini movie. I'm in
Yeah,
tune.
I got the script
I'm in
and
tune.
everything.
I'm in tune. But
Yeah.
when we giving it to
Now,
us,
but see, COVID happened.
right?
I had to slow up on a little bit.
Nah, nigga, I
Hold
started
on, hold on.
podcasting COVID.
Yeah, but nigga, we outside with it.
They finna shut this shit down.
Hold
Fucking
on.
with Graham.
So,
right,
but like, it was COVID.
Right.
It was, like I tell Zay.
Right.
And I just said it recently. Like a lot of it be my PTSD, bro.
Right.
Like I could be having. I don't take medicine for this shit.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like I gotta shake myself up out of it
Right.
because I don't be having no type of inspiration. when
Yeah.
it happens.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So my apologies, bro, because but what I could say is that's a timeless record. I feel.
It is.
And
It is.
I feel like this year
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
That's dope.
'Cause
2021.
the mode I'm in now is
Everything happens for a
climbing-
reason,
right.
bro.
I'm
I'm a
climbing
firm
out of my
believer of
bucket,
that. It's
baby.
supposed to drop when it's
Right.
supposed to drop.
Now I
bro.
was looking forward to it because you hit
Yeah,
me and
yeah,
said, "Graham,
yeah,
come
'cause I
get your
was
little
gonna come through.
Gramzell Washington in there."
I did.
So I was
Washington.
like, "Yo,
That's a
You
fact.
blowing my
That's a
shit.
fact.
Gramzell
That's a fact.
Washington.
yeah, I was trying to come and do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Graham threw me the alley-oop at the studio. Bro, come through. I don't want
That's
you,
right,
this
and I
is
was pulling up.
You feel me? Like, just come through. I
I
don't
would
care
have
if you
swept
get
the
in front of
floor in
camera
there.
or
I would
nothing.
have did whatever
Just
you
come.
think. Everything you wanted
Because
to
it's
do.
like I'm not to take advice or criticism.
Right.
As
know
you
what I
should.
mean?
Any artist should.
So if Graham, who been doing it maybe a little bit
Right.
longer than me,
Right.
who done made it, steps ahead of me
Right.
with it, and he say, "Yo, bro, you should do it X, Y, Z."
Right.
I'm gonna sit back like, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way and your way, and I'm gonna sit back and see how it happens.
Yeah, but
Right,
I
I'm
was
the same
telling
way
you,
when it come to him.
I was coming to the video to support. I would never come
Cool.
and add
Nah.
input. I would be just there like,
But even
where
if
you want me now?
But even if
over
you,
here,
yo,
that's where I'm going.
What I'm saying is, even if you would have did that, it
Right.
wasn't no issue.
Yeah, and I know
feel
you
me?
respect
Same way
me,
how I
I mean?
send you shit, Graham.
Yeah.
Because I value your opinion
Right.
when it comes to
Right. You know what I mean? I mean, you gotta recognize
Yeah.
with a motherfucker that from your town
Right.
has done X, Y, Z in the
Right.
game.
Right.
Yeah.
That's stamped in the game. Like you really can't turn your back on that.
Right.
Niggas turn a blind eye to it because they hate.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
I'm gonna
fact.
put it out. Niggas be hating. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you can't discredit this nigga right here.
Yeah, they tried, but
can't.
it's all good.
He done made his moves.
Right.
My brother Yo told me before he got killed, like,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah. You need to get with Graham. I remember.
I
I used to
only
see him
gotta
all the
say-
time. I already seen. I used to see Yo all the time. But we're gonna go right
We'll
there.
do it.
Now we're gonna die. I'm gonna skip around a little bit real quick because we been make it home just touched me, man. Pause. But I'm gonna say, you lost your brother in a 2007 shooting, correct, Tom? Damn it, the motherfucking internet got the wrong time.
yeah, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Oh, that shit
Trentonian
fucked
said
up. Yeah,
2007.
That's fucked up. It's
2008.
Yeah.
Okay, correction.
It's 08.
All right, okay. 2008, your brother was shot and killed.
Right.
I got the news as soon as it happened because we from the same hood, and it's like
Right.
niggas is so boom, boom, boom. Yo, got hit. Take me to that day because from what I heard, you was right there when it happened.
Right.
Nobody ever heard this story publicly. We heard the myths in the hood, the niggas that was associated with everything in the hood. But what
Man,
is
them niggas don't
actually
know what the
happened?
fuck they talking
Because
about.
I heard a story,
part.
but I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Well, I mean, it was April 1st, April Fool's Day.
Right.
So I'm quite natural. I guess when people heard that, they probably
Yeah.
thought it was a joke.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? But it was probably about like 1 something in the afternoon.
Right.
We out there, we in the middle
Right.
on TH porch. We blowing, talking. I'm on my way out north. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm a bus back. A couple hours later, you You know what I mean? He like, all right, bet. So as I'm back walking, slowly like talking,
Yeah.
nigga come from around the building. You know, that's a blind spot.
Right.
Nigga came from around the building to start dumping.
So,
I
so
could
in your direction too?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
nigga, I could have died too. Like,
Yeah.
so the first shot rang off, boom, it's like right here, next to my head. And I looked and I seen the gun and the niggas kept running. At that time, bitch, like they say, flashbang, you get disoriented. I was disoriented.
Yeah.
There was 2 chicks out there with us. You know what I mean? They kind of like family a little bit.
Right.
Fell over them. Got them up. We running the same way old boy came from.
Yeah.
But at my glance, in my corner of my eye, I see my brother running into the building.
There we go. That's what I heard. I heard.
Now you know the doors when you go in the door is locked.
Now you talking about the front door, or you talking about to try to get into somebody's apartment?
Nah, the front door.
Yeah. So he had to get buzzed in.
Nah, the door. We had the door open because he was standing on the door.
Right.
smoking.
So he was
You
able to
feel me?
get in.
Yeah. So as I'm looking at him
Right.
going inside the building. At least that's what I thought.
Right.
I thought once you inside the building, the door shut. He good.
Yeah.
Let me get to safety. I got halfway around the building.
Right.
Something said turn back around. I turned right back around, ran back over. I see my man, one last shot, take off. Mind you, me and my brother, we in our hood. This is a hood we born and raised in.
Facts.
Like, we ain't strapping our own hood. Nigga, this home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, at that moment, dude ran towards Coolidge
Right.
by the office.
Was he masked up, or you don't remember?
He wasn't
I was
masked
about to
up.
ask the same
He
question.
wasn't masked up. I immediately go to my brother. He laying face down and sound like he's snoring.
Right.
But he pretty much was gone. You feel me?
Right.
So I just stood over him,
Yeah.
grabbed the phone. I had to make that call to my mother.
Right.
First person
That
I
was
called.
the first person you called instead of 911.
I called my mom first.
Yeah. So you kind of confirmed that he was gone to your mom without even somebody pronouncing him.
Right. Because the first officer on the scene pronounced him. That was Manzo. Come on, bro.
yeah.
Manzo watched us grow up.
Right.
Manzo was the only him and Martinez,
Yeah.
Rivera, and all of them used to be the only ones in the hood, patrolling the hood.
Right.
So when Manzo got the call over the rail, he flew.
Yeah.
He knew who he was. He looked at me, he's like, nah, he's gone.
Damn.
And this is, I done told my mom, like, yo, they done shot Sean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom, like, what? Yo, at the time, my mom in the wheelchair, bro. She just
Right.
had back surgery. So she can't really get out there. You
Right.
feel me? So cops, everybody pull up. Manzo told me, boom, he's gone. I just stepped off, like,
Yeah.
and raised. I
It
see
is.
my girl, she's my wife now, but
Yeah.
at the time she was my girlfriend. She coming up with my baby girl. She about 2. I'm like, nah, turn back around.
Turn back
I
around.
don't need y'all to see this. But the whole hood out. But the whole time, but out there for like an hour and a half, nobody outside. Kind of seemed weird.
Yeah.
It's the projects. It's something in the afternoon. Why ain't we don't see what the fuck going on?
Yeah. Word spread like fire.
So once it happened, and not everybody out. But then motherfucking 3 cops try to rush me because somebody told a police officer somebody with a Cleveland Brown jacket on was sending over the body shooting.
Yeah. And you like, yo, that's my brother.
I had
Yeah.
the Cleveland Brown jacket on.
Right.
So they trying to grab me like, yo, huh? So I'm pretty much down there fighting the police. Like, fuck off, you know what I mean? All that shit.
Right.
So then Luddy came.
Luddy.
Luddy know us.
Yeah.
Luddy like, come on, let's just walk. So we walking. And he like, yo, they don't know that's your brother. I do know. You know what I mean? Let's walk it off, whatever the case may be. They took me down to the police station. I was in there for like 14 hours until they figured out that was my brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, that's my fucking brother. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Like,
Right. I mean, they
you
only
can't
going
tell the
off-
name though? Like the name?
Yeah. Travis. Last
What the
name.
fuck
But
is
I know
going
your
on?
energy is way different.
Yeah, I mean, at that time, it's like, who set it up? You know what I mean? I don't trust the hood no more.
Right.
Fuck the hood. All that.
Stay right there. Because what do you say to the people that say, because we know Yog was no stranger to danger. Nobody deserves death.
Right.
I'm clearing that up. And everything that I say is with all due respect.
Absolutely.
What do you say to the people that say that, that happened to Yog because he did things to other people? Or do you think he was just targeted?
Now, what I could say is this.
Right.
I did hear some niggas like, oh, that's what he get, XYZ, whatever. That's gonna come with it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, my brother was never an angel,
Right.
right? But he did have good in him.
Right.
And what I don't want everybody to keep, I'm pondering on
Right.
is all the fucked up shit he did.
Right.
Because on
Right.
top of the fucked up shit, he saved a lot of you kids that's in the projects when niggas was shooting out, blocking, using his own body as a shield to make sure kids is getting in them buildings safe.
Right.
On top of that, he also put food in people's cribs that,
Right.
that they ain't had no food stamps and all
Right.
that shit.
Talk about
He
it.
paid PSC&G bills. He bought
about
bitches whole furniture sets and beds,
Right.
clothes. Like we're not gonna like just put that to the side.
No, we
Right.
My
can't.
brother was like Robin Hood.
Yeah.
If I gotta say Robin Hood,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
yeah,
Robin
yeah,
Hood.
yeah, yeah.
Because,
Talk about it.
Because I'm gonna keep it 100. I know my brother did some fucked up shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You know what I mean? Was it right? Maybe it wasn't.
Right.
I don't know what his intentions was most of the time.
Right.
Sometimes he just,
Got on some
you know what I
bullshit.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know Yog, you know Yog. You feel me? But same time, he looked out for a lot of people.
And one thing I could say about Yog is that even though his reputation in Trenton was notorious, him and Lawson, which was my best
You
friend,
already
he's
know,
still
I
on my
love
end.
Lawson,
You
dog.
feel me? Him and Lawson happened to be like airtight. He used to take Lawson with him to
It's come to my
get his
crib,
hands
or
dirty.
that
You feel
too,
me?
yeah.
That type of shit. So
Word.
I was fortunate to be accepted by Yog. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people would be like, don't trust Yog. Don't flash no cash around Yog. Don't do this. Don't do this. You know what I'm saying? But every time he saw me, especially on this rap shit, he would
He always
stop
showed you
me
love, B.
and
He
say,
always
yo,
spoke.
Graham, I see what you doing. You need to get Nah. Talk to Nah. He bullshitting. And I said, yo, here go my new CD. Boom, 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 boom. He like, yo, thank you. I'ma show Nah. But here it is. This is the notorious figure in town who known for putting
Right.
hands and feet on people.
Hands, feet.
He's stopping to talk to me and just tell me that he respect what I'm doing and he want me
Right.
to encourage his brother.
Likewise, though.
Right.
It was
That's how I know.
It was. I
You
mean,
feel
it
me?
was lit.
I mean-
It felt great because I said, I ain't got to worry about this nigga going in my pockets right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, man.
You
I
know about
mean,
like
feel me?
with Skrilla, that
Some-
whole
yeah,
situation.
He done told me this.
Yeah.
Right. He told me
I'm-
somebody didn't know about the day.
had to call
sometimes I used to give Yo $20. I'd be
Oh,
like this,
shit.
yo, you gonna get something to eat, nigga?
He
Get
was like,
something
fuck
to
is
eat.
this for?
Yeah,
y'all
it's
stupid.
only 20, but he'll be like, look at my nigga.
That nigga
You
Skrilla
gonna
said,
hit?
yo, all them niggas
Yeah.
sitting on my car right now. I said,
Yo, it was different.
I'll be
Yeah,
out
he was
prospecting
different.
that,
He was
dog.
different, man. I remember times, man. I mean, remember I told you I played baseball as a kid.
Right.
It's times he be in the hood knocking niggas out, whatever the
Right,
case may
right.
be. And a motherfucker come and be like, nah, Sean fighting. This is back when he was just
He
Sean.
was just Sean
Yeah,
Travis.
or,
yeah.
or F.
I remember
back
him
then.
from
You know what I
Stokes.
mean?
He was
Right.
skinny.
Skinny
fly
nigga.
nigga.
Light skinned
Yeah,
big
yeah,
ass
yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So and I would come run down the steps with my aluminum baseball bat
Right.
to the fight.
Right.
Mind you, bitch, I'm
Little
8, 9.
ant. Yeah.
Like, I could be held accountable for anyway.
Right.
But I'm like Sean, here, look, and I just bitch, he like He-Man with a baseball bat. He's a bust niggas in the head and nothing. Like,
Right. Yeah, he was different.
young, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, growing up was weird. It was wild.
Yeah.
Man. It was wild. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I seen a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just don't want people to just always be stuck
Nah.
on,
On
you
that.
know,
Yeah,
you know
on
what I mean?
that.
Because
Yeah.
he did do good. He was a respectful dude to females, and,
Yeah.
and we, dudes. I mean, if you got caught slipping, I mean, I'm sorry.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But other than that, like, he was a good dude, man.
All right, speak briefly about your other brother, because you and Sean shared a brother,
Bleak,
Bleak.
Demetrius
Notorious.
Lewis.
And Bleak lived across the street from me on Ellsworth, him and
Right.
Troy and Jason.
Right.
And
You
these
know, my
guys,
brothers
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
and Bleak was notorious for getting money.
Money.
His bully game was on a beam. He been like that since he was about 7 years old. Though
who
he been
you-
bullying.
who do
niggas.
you-
I was a young boy.
Yeah.
though.
Listen, who do
On
you
Bleak
think
time.
who do you think we all learned it from?
Of course.
From Yog. He's the
Exactly.
oldest. You feel
Yeah.
me? So, like Bleak, you know what I mean? He got killed too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Year and a half after Yog.
Right,
You know what I mean? So you gotta understand, like I had 2 deaths that,
right.
one lived in my household,
Yeah.
the other one didn't. But it kind
But
of
they was the same person,
the
though.
same.
The same
The
person.
youngest and the oldest.
The youngest brother and the oldest
They was
brother.
wild.
They both was wild. And I used to bug when I seen them two together. I said,
See, that-
whoever around both of them at the same time, it's trouble. It's trouble.
Man, look, it was
You know what I'm saying?
Man, look,
Because they was
for
like
real.
both notorious,
For real,
like
man.
for like, you never know
But it
what
was-
could happen.
But Bleak was a good dude,
Yeah.
man. Well respected,
Right.
loved by everybody. Like yo,
Right.
you know what I mean? You know, good father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and he did what he did. Like he got money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he was associated with bread. That's what he did. You know what I mean?
right.
He put money behind a couple of these artists out here. Let's not, you know,
That's facts.
Yeah.
forget about that.
Right,
You know what I mean? A lot of you niggas still owe out here. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, only thing I want artists out here to not do or to do. Like if you're gonna mention my brother's name in your rhymes,
There you go.
holla at me, man.
Right. They got to check
Holla
in.
at me, cause I'm the one that's out here doing the music, and you know, there ain't no knock on Outlaw or no knock on Styles because they out here too.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, they don't do the entertainment business. If you
Right,
gonna
right.
if you gonna speak on them, or if you bigging them up, whatever the case may be,
Right.
holla at me before you do that though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be
It's out of
respectful, man.
respect.
Respectfully. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like I don't want to be listening to somebody's music and be like, oh yeah, yo, this and that. Damn, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If
Because you want to make sure that Yo knew these niggas. You want to
Yeah,
make sure he
know-
endorsed them.
No, I want to make sure the story you telling is correct.
Right.
And you know, it's just respect though, bro. Like,
Right.
yo, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to name somebody without even hollering at their peoples. You feel me?
Right.
Or throw a cookout or something in their honor
In their
and not
honor, yeah,
holler
yeah,
at their
yeah.
peoples.
Hell,
Like,
Right.
I'm
Can't
not
do that. That's
doing
not
nothing like that.
official.
That's disrespectful,
Yeah,
bro.
that's not official.
Know what I mean? So
But I
just
mean,
keep
but
that in
and to
mind,
say
though.
that though, certain people feel like they have their own relationship with Yo.
I get all that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know Black is real close with him, and I
all
hear
that,
Black make references to when my nigga Yogi Bear was out here, we was wah. You feel me?
And listen, ain't no disrespect to Don Black.
Right.
You know what I mean? I understand. You his best friend. I get all
Right.
that.
Right. But they still got to involve you.
Just be
Because
courteous,
you
man.
a piece
Just
of
be
your
courteous
brother.
because
man.
I'm the only one out here waving that flag for him.
Right.
Right.
My whole brand, that YBE, Yogi Boys Entertainment,
Yeah.
that Yogi Boys Films,
Right.
everything that I do,
body, yeah.
you know what I mean? They don't have to wave that flag. I do.
Right.
So if you're going to use his name or Bleak name, you know, don't use it in vain, man. Holla at me.
Right. And I
You know what I
understand
mean? It's
that.
just a respect thing. You feel me? You know, I ain't like I'm gonna say, oh, you gotta pay me some money. Just let me know what you're talking about before you
Right.
put it out
Yeah,
there.
and,
Right.
and it's
That's all.
dope for a nigga to be like, yo, nah, I got this song, bigging up Yoga, bigging up Bleak. I'm gonna fly to your email. What you
the end
think?
of the
Give the
day-
nigga blessing.
Hey, yo, at the
You
end of
feel
the day, I'll be honored. I ain't no hard.
Right.
Look, y'all dudes know me, man. Like
Right.
you can come holler at me.
Right.
People got this perception of me. Like
Yeah.
you know I do get on some bully shit here and there, and that's when I turn to the East Coast Shug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I had to keep in the pocket a lot because I know if I gotta come outside, I'm outside, bro, and I'm trying not to come outside. You feel me? I want to just leave. All I want to do is live, bro. Just, you know what I mean? Like, but
Keep that right there. We're gonna get into another record called Way Up from my boy, King Na. Very short episode today. I want Na to talk his talk to y'all, man. Let's go.
A real nigga got pride, but all you see is pain in my eyes. No mask, hard to disguise. I thought I'd never see my mama cry until my brother died. You bitch niggas took her firstborn, heart torn, ain't nothing like a woman's gone. Tell them cocksuckers it's forever on. Yogi Boys forever tatted on my arm.
Right.
I'ma raid the flag until my breath gone. Shit, and that's word of Sean. My youngest wild, they stay ready. 357 Bulldog, shit deadly. Can't hold it by my waist, it's too heavy. Hit you close range, never from the car. Look you in your eyes, wanna see your soda bar. Sharpshooter like Bret Hart. Knew you was pussy from the very start. You better hope God got you, nigga. You didn't think twice, now I got you, nigga.
I'm on my grind, I'm on my way up.
Way up.
I ain't gon' stop until I'm way up.
Way
All
up.
the pain and tears, I never gave up.
Nah.
Never changed up.
Nah.
I'm on my way up.
Yes.
I'm on my grind, I'm on my way up.
Way up.
And I ain't gon' stop until I'm way up.
Way
All
up.
the pain and tears, I never gave up.
Nah.
Never changed up.
Nah.
I'm on
Yo, that was my man, King Na with Way Up featuring the homie Travoy on the hook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, man, we coming to the end of the show. I wanted you to we skipping around a little bit. I wanted you to give the fans your social media real quick.
All right, well, you know, on Facebook, man, it's my government, man. It's Naim Travis.
Right.
On Instagram, it's The Real Nah Money. At The Real Nah Money. Twitter is at King Nah Money. You know what I'm saying? Only things I use. You know what I mean? I don't really do too much, you feel me?
Right. We got one more question for you. Jalene gonna ask you this. It's gonna be the question that ends the interview, and then we out of here. Go ahead,
All right.
Jalene.
So how do you feel about the music scene in Trenton right now? Hot, not hot?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
And who you think making noise?
This gonna be the one that's going
Like
viral. You know that, right?
Who you think making noise?
I wanted Jalene to ask
Let
you
me
this.
know. You know.
I design things the way it just
Let
comes
me
out.
know.
Yeah, very
Puppet bastard,
yeah.
man.
Go ahead.
Nah, but I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want to seem biased. You
Right.
feel me?
I mean, this is.
I don't want to seem biased, but I ain't lying.
Right.
I got to give it the ooh.
Right.
Because
Okay.
he's still out there doing his
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I give it the ooh.
Yeah, that's what.
Got some cats out in North Trenton that's doing their thing, Skino and all them boys,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Freedom
yeah,
niggas,
yeah.
you feel me?
Right. Is that North they claim? I thought they was claiming the
I
H.
claim it, Donnie Holmes. Was it?
Hewitt Street and all that.
But they in the gut.
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
they
mean?
be in
It's
the
kinda
gut.
clean,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. All right, that's cool. All right.
My man Pup, you know what I mean? A lot of people ain't really in tune with him, but
Okay.
Pup got a lot going on, and he all his albums, man, been doing real well on Spotify, like crazy. You know, my nigga Scratch, even though he been dragging his feet with dropping his project,
Right,
he
right.
really a real good talented dude.
Yeah, I like Scratch too. Shout out to Bobby Scratch.
Who else, man? Because I don't really.
Yeah, it's just about who you tuned into.
I mean,
That's it. It's your version.
Yeah, my version. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
this
what I
is
mean?
your version.
You know,
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Nigga better not say nothing either. Keep it honest. You know what I mean? I'm
Right,
listening to
I
you
mean,
dudes like that.
That's right.
But now, you know, it's just honestly, man, like, who's still carrying the flag right now?
Right.
Yeah. Shout
And
out
that's
to
coming
Ooh,
from a whole nother artist.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not no hater,
nobody's
bro.
gonna, nobody gonna disagree with that right
I
now,
ain't
bro.
no hater, bro.
No,
Like,
bro, at
bro-
the forefront because
Bro got his feet
Yeah.
on their neck.
right.
Keep it like that.
He going in.
You know
And
what
the
I
good
mean?
thing about
Because-
is he going into a lot of professional rooms. You know, anytime you can mingle with Fat Joe and Jadakiss, you can get him on the phone and
I mean,
things
you
like
know,
that. That's just a different level.
That's
to
cool.
still
They-
be able to care for this long is super dope
Right,
to me.
right,
He
right.
getting better and better. That's,
right.
We also got my nigga Smooth. He
Mm-hmm.
doing good on motherfucking Spotify.
Okay.
Lava, you know what I mean? Got his new joint about to drop, and you know, but for the most part, man, it's the only cats I really listen to, man. I pay attention to a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right. All right.
Honestly, bro, I be listening to some weird shit, bro.
I mean, it's all good. I mean, it's all good.
I listen to Ed Sheeran and all that shit, bro.
'Cause your
mind,
kids,
my
your
mind
kids,
got
they on
nah,
TikTok.
It ain't even
Yeah.
about them.
He like, no,
Yeah.
not the
My
kids.
mind
me.
got to be peaceful, bro.
Right.
Like, because if it's not, if I get into a different bag,
Yeah.
it's,
I totally
Yeah, so-
understand that. Yeah.
ain't no bell in Jersey no more, my nigga.
right.
I just can't post.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I gotta be a father, man. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Oh, that's what's up.
Know
All
what I
right,
mean?
this is your man Kilogram. You Better Not Lie podcast.
Sure.
I had my crimey up here. My man King Nah from my projects. You know what I
Roger
mean?
Gons, what up?
We got Ziggity Zay,
up,
Juicy
what up?
Jalene,
Hey.
episode 14. Gotta make it home.
baby.
Yeah.
Be out of here.
See, who is you? What he lying about? In the streets, see a goof, he in time out. She a freak, said you beat, look in my eyes now. And you better not lie, cause we gon' find out. Who is he? Who is you? What he lying about? In the streets, see a goof, he in time out. She a freak, said you beat, look in my eyes now. And you better not lie, cause we gon' find out.